Hi, good afternoon. I needed to automate my pivot table because I'm adding some new activity. I just ended up after a few years selling my Akamai investment. I'm not a big investor. Um, as you know, I focus more on accounting and finance and automation around that. That's what Jasmine Company does. But what I wanted to do, since I pulled in data from year to date, I use Ali for my broker. And the way the information comes in is under my accounts activity, and then up here, year to date. And on the top right, there is exporting into Excel. I didn't want to do a recording because I need to get rid of some private information. But anyway, that's my broker. I don't, I'm not advertising for them. I'm just kind of giving an idea of, okay, if you're getting information, how can you, for instance, update this pivot table and do this quite quickly where you don't have to go through the steps. So for instance, I pulled in my data and went and copied it at the bottom of an aggregate data set, and I reran my pivot table. Let me get rid of it and show you what the macro does. We can add a button here where an end user that doesn't like the developer tab or using Visual Basic for applications here, macros. Just very quickly, how you can add that is via File, Options, customizing your ribbon, and over here, clicking and adding the developer tab. So here's my developer. I go under macros. I run the reset pivot, run the macro, and you can see that it's reset the information now. So it's only pulling through the year 2022. I pulled in, extracted some information that I'd like to add to the bottom of the data set. This could be done at the top as well, could be automated further, but I don't use this file that frequently. I'm not a very active trader. But I don't want to repeat these type of steps. So here I am going to the bottom of the data, adding the information. As you can see, we're up to row 108, and I just added some new information to row 116, 117. This is important because you do need to do some adjusting. For analysts that are familiar with macros, and therein is the power of VBA and what we specialize in and why people pay us a little bit of extra money, because you can't just record this kind of stuff. You need to have knowledge. And here we go. It just added the year 2023 for me. Jasmine Company focuses on accounting and finance and automation around that. So check in with me via jasmine.com, the Contact Us tab, or you can leave me a comment under here, and let's talk about possibly what kind of accounting and finance assistance you might require, what kind of training you might be interested in, and seeing possibly how to record here at the top the macro, and then how we can automate your task. Okay, thanks, and I'll catch you on the next one.